What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Small Raider back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be previewing our Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs in this week's 11 matchup on Sunday Night Football under the bright lights in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. As you guys know, they host the most entertaining team in the NFL, the Raiders. And rumor has it that the Kansas City Chiefs don't really appreciate the Raiders having a victory lap all over Arrowhead Stadium. Seems like somebody's pretty salty out there. But head coach Andy Reid had something to say about this. So Andy, what do you think about this?
They end up...
It doesn't matter what you think, Andy, because at the end of the day, without a shadow of a doubt, the Raiders are going to be whooping all of your jabroni asses all over Allegiant Stadium. And this L that you see right here, we're going to shine it up real nice. We're going to turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it up all your candy asses. And just when you think that the Raiders are done with you guys and they can't go any lower than they already have, we're going to have a victory lap all over Las Vegas, up and down the strip, yelling Raiders. Okay, I know I'm kind of getting carried away here, but it's Chiefs week and it's gonna be a huge game for both the Raiders and the Chiefs, a huge AFC West showdown. So hopefully the Raiders can come through and not embarrass me this week. I'm not even gonna think about that. Before I get started with this video, Raider Nation, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, the Flick app, the ultimate sports chat app on the App Store. If you're a Raider fan and you wanna join a community of Raider fans just chatting during the game, before the game, or even after the game, or even do live polls, then this is the app for you. Download the Flick app. The link will be down in the description below for you guys to join the Raider Nation. You won't be disappointed. Woo! With all of that selling out of the way, let's get started with your pregame preview.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Well, we meet again. Our 6-3 Las Vegas Raiders will be going head to head with the 8-1 Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs are well rested and coming off of a bye and have been nearly perfect this season, but they will be coming into Las Vegas looking for revenge against the only team that handed them that L. This game looks to be a shootout as nearly most of the Raiders starting defensive players are on the COVID/reserve list. The last time CARR threw for over 300 yards was against the Chiefs, and if we want any chance of winning this shootout, he will have to replicate that Week 5 performance. On top of that, we'll need to lean on the run game as well. The Chiefs are one of the worst teams in the NFL against the run, and good thing for the Raiders, we have two capable running backs in Josh Jacobs and Devontae Booker to ball out in this game. Patrick Mahomes and company are looking to have a big game in Sin City, especially after being salty about a Raiders victory lap around Arrowhead. This is a huge game for our Raiders if we want to stay in the AFC West race for that #1 spot, but it will not be easy. It seems like everything has been stacked up against the Raiders this week, from injuries to players being put on the COVID list, but we'll have to find a way to win. After the first matchup against the Chiefs, the Raiders have played with more confidence every week. We need to keep that same energy going into this game under the bright lights on Sunday night and show the league that the Raiders are for reals. Let's shock the world once again and just win, baby.
Round 1, fight!
Now for my matchup of the game, I have none other than our quarterback, Derek Carr versus Patrick Mahomes. Now it's no secret that Derek Carr is having one of his best seasons in his whole career, throwing for 2,156 yards, 16 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. The last time the two teams met, Carr had himself a day, throwing over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. As I stated before, Carr will need to replicate that same performance if the Raiders want any chance of winning this game. The Raiders put up their biggest score of the season, 40 points against the Kansas City Chiefs, and that was just enough to dethrone the reigning and defending Super Bowl champs. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, has been great since starting for the Kansas City Chiefs. In their first meeting against the Las Vegas Raiders, Mahomes didn't seem like himself, and it was the first time that we've seen our Raiders defense put pressure on him and make him feel uncomfortable. Though Mahomes still threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, he also threw the only pick that he has this season against the Raiders. I'm sure that this is a game that Mahomes and company have circled since losing in their first matchup. I look for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense to come out swinging this Sunday. No mercy, especially since the Raiders may be down a couple of key players on defense. This could be a long day for our Raiders if CARR and company cannot keep that same momentum from the jump. But if there's anything that we've learned this season, don't ever doubt my quarterback, Derek Carr.
I got the keys now.
Now for your 3 keys to the game. Key number 1, I say this all the time because it's true and it's one of our biggest strengths on offense. Run the ball. Now, I believe that we have one of the, if not the best running back duo in the league. Now, Browns fans, don't get mad at me because Devontae Booker has been stepping up. The Raiders dominated in the run game versus the Broncos last week. Josh Jacobs had himself a game with 21 carries, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The last time these two teams have met up, the Chiefs and the Raiders, Josh Jacobs had 77 yards and 2 touchdowns on top of that. Now, Devontae Booker, who has been balling out so far this season, being a great complimentary back to Josh Jacobs, also had himself a game last week against his former team, rushing 16 times for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns on top of that. Now, the Chiefs struggle with the run and they're one of the worst, 29th in the league against the run. So the Raiders should take advantage of that and run all over the Kansas City Chiefs. The Raiders just need to play their game and do what they do best, and that's running the damn ball. Key number 2, let Carr cook. Like I said before, I know that Derek Carr has not thrown for over 300 yards since he played the Kansas City Chiefs back in week 5, but we really haven't needed him to. Our team has done well without Carr throwing over 300 yards or even 200 yards, but in a week like this against our rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, we're gonna need to let Carr cook, guns blazing, and hopefully our wide receivers, they don't sell out Derek Carr like they did last week, because if we do that, we're in for a long day. We have to drop the best plays and the best situations for our receivers and even our tight end to make some big plays and hopefully get some big touchdowns like we did against them in our first meeting. We had Nelson Aguilar on the big play and Henry Ruggs on the big play, and Henry Ruggs has been silent since that game, so hopefully he can come out in this game and show out like he did in week 5. Now, if Mahomes throws a touchdown, Derek Carr has got to be ready to come back with a touchdown, and if the Chiefs kick a field goal, the Raiders have still got to be ready to come back with a touchdown. It's as simple as that. And last but not least, key number 3, control the clock and keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. It's pretty straightforward if you ask me. We got to take the lead early in this game, we got to control the clock with our running game, and number 3, we got to keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands as much as possible. And if we can do all of that, we'll definitely win this game and have ourselves a victory lap all over Las Vegas. Alright, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today in this pre-game preview. Tell me what your thoughts are. What do you guys think about this game? What is your game score predictions? Drop it all down in the comments below and let your boy know. If you guys enjoyed this video, then smash that like button. It does a lot for this channel. And if this is the first time you're watching this video and you're a Raider fan, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this one. With all that being said, until the next video or after we beat the Queefs, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.